The life of the soul, in many ways, is a lonely path. Even when you're surrounded by people who love you, it often feels like no one truly understands your deepest and most intense inner struggles. And even if someone does understand, what can they really do to help? Loneliness settles in when the very people who should understand, the ones we expect support and compassion from, turn out to be incapable of giving it. They might offer well-meaning but unhelpful advice. They might look at you with indifference when you try to open up. They might try, but grow impatient or even minimize the weight of what you're feeling. Sometimes it's a serious illness, the loss of a job or home. Any major life crisis can isolate us from others who remain healthy, comfortable, and carefree. And when you find yourself in a new place, you may be surrounded by people, yet feel like a stranger among strangers. That's when loneliness crashes over you like a powerful wave. Loneliness comes when you lose someone close to your heart. In those moments, not everyone has the courage to come close, to simply be there with you, even in silence. Loneliness settles in when you're wrestling with self-doubt, standing at the crossroads where a major decision must be made. You're left alone with the burden of a choice that feels too big for you to make on your own. You carry your burden like a cross. Every personal cross, every road to Calvary is a lonely road. Loneliness comes when you desperately need answers, but none are to be found. When it feels like maybe they'll never come, at least not in this life. When you're surrounded by enemies, when you're consumed by fear, loneliness doesn't just whisper, it shouts. There is no human life untouched by loneliness. And death separates us from all living things and frightens us with its unknown and its terrible loneliness. I know that there's a special invitation from Jesus for lonely people. Although he invites everyone to himself, as he himself says, "Whoever comes to me, I will not cast out." He invites some in a special way. Jesus wants to step into our loneliness. He sees, understands, and he feels it with us. He wants to help. The first category of people God wants to help are those who are weary and heavy laden. Jesus said to them, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." The second category is people who have lost hope. Their hearts are broken. When you remain alone with intense pain for a long time, your soul begins to lose strength and the desire to live. The third category is people who feel shackled. Their thoughts are confused and they seem to be stuck and unable to climb out of the pit and get on the road to move forward. Sometimes I realize that I'm all three at once. I carry such heavy burdens that I lose my joy, my peace, even my faith becomes weaker. This happens when I have no solution, when I don't know how long the wait will last, or how to find a way through. In those moments, loneliness closes in, and I need everything. I need peace, I need clear thoughts. And I need someone to show me where, when, and how to move forward. And after that, I need to drink in the elixir of joy and hope, something like spiritual energy, like a divine boost to keep going. And what about you? How are you feeling today? Is there something that's making you feel lonely, separated from God or from people? If so, speak it out loud. Bring it into the light, out of the shadows of your mind. That's what I will do too.